So, does your driver rating actually matter in GT7? That is what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to do a little bit of racing, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. So, I'm the casual racing gamer. I am just a casual racer. It's in the name, right? You know when they say it's in the name, it is totally in the name. I'm a casual racer, casual sim racer. I just enjoy racing. I have fun. I'm not great. I'm not fast. I'm not anything special. So I'm a lot slower than probably most of the other content creators that you watch sim racing of. I would be one of the slower guys. I was able to recently reach a DRA, a driver rating A in GT7. Yes, me. I am way out of my league in an A. And I've mentioned a lot of times in the past, I say, guys, don't worry about your driver rating. Just race. If you wreck, if you crash, if you move down, it's not a big deal. You move back up. You get to where you deserve to be. You will get there. If you get there once, you'll get there again. Don't worry about don't drive differently based on your driver rating, because I recently just hit driver rating A. And these are my first races this week at Dragon Trail. And this was my thought process right here. I was like, wow, I just hit an A. I'm not comfortable on this track. It has a crazy chicane, and I'm probably going to get knocked down to a B, like after the first race or two. I'm going to wreck out. I'm going to be with my first driving as an A-rated driver, and I'm going to get knocked down. Should I skip this week, or should I actually go in and race? And I was like, wait a minute. I always say don't worry about your driver rating. So why would I not race? It's all about racing. GT7 is about racing. Sim racing is about racing. If you're not going to race, what's the point? Guys, don't worry about your driver rating. So I'm a driver. I'm a DRA. And I was like, I'm racing it. I don't care. If I get knocked down to a B, what am I? It's just my pride. The only thing the only thing here where we're going to lose and risk is our pride. Otherwise, we're racing. We're having fun. Now, if you were talking about iRacing is a whole nother story. So iRacing, if you actually, and it's based on your safety rating when you go up in different licenses. So if you wreck in iRacing, you're gonna actually be affected, and you can actually drop down to a lower class. And the difference there is, if you drop your license down, you can't race certain races. Only certain licenses do certain races. As you move up, you can race anything below, but you can't race above. So you can be a B or an A. If you move down, you can't race A anymore if you move down to a B. It's a big deal there. GT7 lets you race every same track, whether you're a C, a D, a B, an A+. It doesn't matter. All the races are the same cars, same everything. The only difference is you race with drivers that are more in your level of driving. And that's actually a good thing. So let's take advantage of it. Let's take advantage of it. This is a simcade, right? GT7, everyone says it's a sim. It's a simcade. Well, that's great. Take advantage of it. Don't worry about other things. And get in there, race. If you wreck, you're done. This was a scary race for me, right? Just the driver, the DRA, and I'm like, this is gonna knock me down. I'm not comfortable on this track. I'm not fast. And I got a lot of nerves going on here. So my first race, we're gonna watch my third race here. My first race, I actually went from a P. I started in P13, and I actually finished in P8. So that was actually a good finish. I was actually really happy about that. I was like, I'm not quitting here. My second race, I finished 16th out of 16th. I think I started I don't remember what I started, 9th or 10th, but I got spun out, and from there I was done. I was done after I got spun out. Everyone just was gone. See you later. And I finished 16th out of 16th. Now, my rating was just on the tip of an A after that, and I was like, I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna race another one. I'm going for it again. So we're gonna watch my third race here. So did I get knocked down to a B, or did I stay at an A? Well, the bottom line is, it doesn't matter if I got knocked down to a B. My next race is going to be the same track, just at a B level instead of an A, and it just is. It's going to cycle through. So guys, if you're scared to race a track, or if you're driving differently based on where you are in your DR rating, just go for it, guys. Don't worry about it. Just drive safe, drive clean. Try to avoid wrecks, and even with your safety rating, don't stress out over it. If you get hit from behind, you can still have a clean race. You can still have a clean finish bonus if someone hits you from behind. It's more of you hitting a car in front of you. So we can control what happens in front of us, where we can't control the things in back of us. So luckily we have that control. In iRacing, if you get hit from behind, you get the same damage points as the car behind you that hit you. So if they just ram you from behind and you're slowing down and they ram you full speed, you get a safety rating points deducted, and so do they. GT7 doesn't work like that. So you can get a clean race bonus. So guys, get in there, race, have fun. Let's check out what happened in my third race at Dragon's Tail, and let's see how it goes here. So I was able to start at P9. So this race, I had a lot on the line. Like I literally, if I finish bad here, I'm dropping down to a B. Pretty sure of that. But I couldn't be concerned about that. We're racing. We're here to have fun. If I get knocked down, what is the difference? We're still going to be in the same race. We're still going to be at Dragon's Tail. We're still going to be using the same cars. So P9, again, I had a lot to lose here, right? A lot to lose, but I'm okay. Starting in the middle of the pack made me a little bit nervous, because you're coming into that first chicane, and in my head I'm like, survive turn 1, and then from there, let's just try to. All I'm thinking in my head is don't hit the wall and turn in the chicane. Don't hit the wall in the chicane. Don't hit the wall in the chicane. But we do survive turn 1, okay? We come out of there. We're running, we're still in P9. Everyone's close together. And my thought process here is don't get too close to P8. Stay back a little bit. To give yourself room in case something happens there. And I did hit the wall. I hit the wall, but I was able to keep my forward momentum. So that's the big thing there. So coming into that chicane, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. I hit the wall, but again, I was able to keep my forward momentum, which is big there. You don't want to hit the wall where you get slowed down to give someone a chance to hit you from behind. But I did clip it. I clipped it. What are we gonna do? It's gonna happen. It made me nervous, but I'm like, I need to survive. I need to at least finish. P9. I don't want to move back, but I would love to move up. And it's a really short race, right? 4 laps. That's not a lot at all. So there's not really time to sit back and wait to do things. And you don't want to let those guys in front of you really run away too far. But P8 is pulling away a little bit, and I need to really push it here. But again, I'm not going to over push it. I'm not going to overdrive it. I'd rather be safe and just stay where I am than overdrive and really mess things up and move back. So I have a lot going on in my mind during this race, and it's so hard to it's funny because we're racing and I have so many things going on in my mind. I'm talking to myself. I'm telling myself this, do that, worry about this, think about coming into this turn. There's so much going on. But here we go back into turn 1 here. We are still running 9th, so I'm feeling kind of good being in P9. Again, I don't want to fall back. There we see someone spin out there, so we take over P8, and that's what we're really looking for here. We want to see people making mistakes. We're going to still drive to try to, if we can overtake cars and get close enough, we're going to play it and see how it goes, depending on the situation. Get through the chicane okay there. Nothing fast. I'm not trying to get through that chicane like I do in a qualifying lap. I'm definitely taking it easier, especially after hitting the wall. We see cars spinning out here, so we pull into P7, and again, let people make mistakes. Yes, I'm in here with A drivers or top B, high B level drivers. They all make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. It doesn't matter what level you're in. And getting to an A level, DRA doesn't mean that you are going to race with cleaner, better drivers. They make just as many mistakes, and they actually might be more aggressive than lower drivers because they have more skill and they will go for moves that lower drivers probably won't go for. So you really have to, you still have to be on your feet and your toes. And there's nothing safer moving up levels saying that we're going to have good driving because we moved up. Really just worry about your safety rating. Get that safety rating up. I think that's going to be really a bigger deal. And then you'll get into, cleaner races if everyone has a good safety rating. We see P9 spinning out there in the back. So there's cars, they're losing it here. They are running around. They're spinning out. And we're still running on P7. So I'm feeling pretty good at P7. We're going to try to, ease up here. Don't do anything crazy. Taking the chicane cleanly, which is nice. We're lap 3 of 4. So everything is looking good here at P7. So I'm thinking if I finish in P7, that's a good finish. That's a good day. And I'd be happy with that. Car spinning out in front of us. So, that might be an opportunity to catch right there. Can we take over P6? But he's up and running again. So he has distance in front of us. But we're gonna see if we can actually try to catch him and see what we can do here. We're coming up to the last lap pretty soon, and again, short race, right? Only 4 laps. That's crazy. This is like a real quick, 4-lap shootout. There's no time to waste here. So P6, I am on his tail, and we're gonna see if will we have the opportunity to overtake him. Well, P6, great finish from where we started in an A level race for someone like me. Coming into this chicane right here, P6, was able to take it. I wasn't going to be too aggressive here. I didn't want to knock us both off the track. I'm always thinking if I'm happy with a P7, right? To me, that's an okay finish. If I knock into him or if I wreck him, we're both falling back. To me, that's not worth it. I'm going to always look at risk versus reward. Risk versus reward. The risk isn't worth the reward. To take from P7 to P6, not worth the reward. I don't think I'm going to catch P5. P5 is not in my reach. So that one position is not going to make a big deal when we only have 1 lap to go. Coming in the chicane, and I'm thinking here, do I try to go in too wide? And I'm like, no way we're going in too wide. So I let up here. I said, there's still a lot of this track to catch him, and a lot of this track for him to make a mistake, and it gives us a good chance, for us to take over P6. For that possibility, the chicane was not the place to try to attempt a move right there. But in my head, I am like, if I have the opportunity to make a move, I'm gonna see where we are on the track, and if it's something that I feel like I can successfully overtake. So as we're coming up towards the end of the race, I'm gonna put a lot of pressure on him. I'm gonna really push. I'm gonna push hard. I know he knows I'm in his mirror. He knows I'm in his mirror. He's definitely looking at me behind, and I'm going at him. He's pulling away. He's kind of in a comfortable lead if he just stays consistent. But I'm gonna really try to push and put pressure on him. And there it is. He spun out. He spun out, trying to overdrive it, and I was able to take over P6 from him. And we're coming into the bottom chicane here, and I'm going to take it nice and easy, nice and smooth. I'm not going to catch anyone in front of me. P7, I have enough distance over P7 right now where I didn't need to push any harder, and I was able to take over a P6. Was happy with the finish. No complaints there. To me, that's a good day. Started in a position, moved up positions, and that's a good finish. So again, guys, don't be afraid to hop in there. Don't be afraid to race. Get in there, do your thing. If you wreck out, if you fall back in your DR rating, so what? Keep going at it. I got to A. I'm pretty lucky I got to A. I'm not an A driver, guys. I'm outclassed here. I'm way outclassed here. I was just able to use strategic moves to get here. Just a lot of smart driving, not really fast driving, is what got me to A. So you don't need to be the fastest driver to move up. You just need to be a really smart driver, and use strategy to get up there. Don't always try to go for the win. That was something I never really go for. I don't always just go for the win. I go for good finishes. I go for finishes that I know I can accomplish, and I don't overdrive, and I don't try to make moves that I know that I'm not skilled enough to make or attempt. So that's how I got to an A. But I'm still in an A now, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to stay in A. I know I'm going to fall down. I know I'm going to get back down. I'm not a driver that's going to be able to probably sustain an A, and that's okay. That is so okay. I'm okay moving back to a B. If I get wrecked out and I move back to a C, well, I'll try to take some more wins from a C to a B, and I'll get some more wins under my belt if I can. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thumb it up if you did. Subscribe for more awesome, casual racing, sim racing. That's it. We're just some casual racing, sim races here. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. We out of here. Peace.